Hello again, everyone. Saka here, and welcome back to another episode of NASCAR Racing 2003 season, the 2019 mod with 2021 cars. And we are here on the road course in Sonoma, California, out west at the old Sears Point carousel layout. We are on the pole in our Critical Role Camaro, on our outside Martin Truex Jr., and Brandon is back there in his Mountain Dew Toyota. We have 12 laps to do here and only 13 in the tank, so it is very close on fuel. We may try to run a little light and see if we can stretch it the whole way. If we have to run hard, we'll probably pit at the halfway mark, although road course logic would say as soon as we are within the window, get down pit road. So maybe on lap 1 or lap 2 we are even going to come down. It's just going to depend on this start. Start is very late here at Sears Point. In this particular track layout, we're going to be right at the line before we take the green. But waiting on that green flag, and there we go. Green flag is out for 12 laps up the hill in this left-hander first and foremost. So we have a little bit of a gap. What I'm going to do is run a little bit higher gear. So if we needed to drop to first, I'm going to stay in second just to try to keep the RPMs as low as possible. As we go up the hill over the blind corner to the right, we'll be making a right turn right here in the middle and letting it roll nice and easy out towards the carousel. Looking in the back, no pressure from behind. Truex is gapping them just a little bit. Carousel very slippery through here. Maintaining that second gear. Truex right on our rear bumper, and if he wants to go around, we'll let him. But he doesn't have the run off of the corner. And a very hard right-hand hairpin here. Truex looks to the inside. We'll give him the bottom. Looks like Hamlin back there and Keselowski, followed by Bowman. Through the S is a pretty fun section of the racetrack. We'll take this in third gear. Try not to clip the dirt too awful much. And once we get set here, we'll be up to fourth gear and through the right-hander at turn 10 coming up. Very flat and easy to slide off here for sure. Just keeping that car under us, and in the extreme hard braking zone of turn 11, Hamlin goes to our right side. We'll let him go. Although we should be able to get the run off of this hairpin here to get to his inside. Our gearing seems to be a little bit closer than the AI cars for sure. So that is lap 1 done, 11 laps to go. Looking to the inside, looks like Brandon is making a move on Keselowski for fourth. Try not to overshoot this right-hander right here. And we'll sort of let Truex maintain the pace. Now, if he is going to run it out hard, we may get down to pit road very quickly. As far as tires are concerned, we would like the grip of 4 new tires for sure. We won't have to worry about, going a lap down. Trying to keep the car under us there. Very tail happy on the higher RPMs for sure. Rolling that carousel, good. It looks like Denny Hamlin doesn't have the drive through the carousel that Martin Truex Jr. had. So we should be able to run in second fairly easily. Hamlin does take a peek, and they are really aggressive in that braking zone getting through that hairpin. But Brandon up to fourth. He is around Keselowski. And rolling through the S's. No pressure from behind just yet. We can drive our own race and try not to overshoot turn 10. Truex is definitely not saving fuel, though. He's gapping him. Ooh, really bad. We grounded out there trying to get the turn going and could not do it. That will allow Brandon to peek to the right-hand side in turn 11. We did not. Whoa, Brandon overshot turn 11 a bit. 3 wide with Brandon and Keselowski. Our gearing prevails. Brandon drops back in line, and we will maintain third. Brandon maintaining fourth. Ooh, almost overshot there, and the dirt here is extremely grippy. Jeez. So trying to just keep this car under me. It is sliding like crazy. I don't know if I'm just being too aggressive or the tires are starting to go away. We are at 3x tire wear. And we cannot get this car to do what we want it to do, and it looks like Brandon went off a little bit as well. Keselowski makes that pass for 4th. So it looks like Brandon may have the same handling issues as we do. Truex and Hamlin gapping us though. Truex way out front. Martin is going for his first win of the year here. That would solidify him in the chase because as of right now, he's fighting down there in the cutoff position, 16th place or so. So a win would definitely take a lot of pressure off. Clipping the dirt just a little bit, no worse for the wear. Looking in the back, it looks like Brandon has lost a spot to Bowman as well. So we've got Keselowski and Bowman behind us. Let's not overshoot turn 10 here. Keselowski right there, really tail happy on the exit. We'll protect the bottom as best we can. Wow, Bowman going to the inside, but I think our gearing, yes indeed, we will get the whole shot off of turn 11. Cut that just a little bit. Wow, we were really out of shape coming up the hill. We hit that little bump. Oh, Keselowski. Come on, Brad. Okay, let's get it refigured. No yellow. Yeah, we were way out of shape in that right-hander. We hit that little bump under braking, and that just threw the car way off. One thing that we do have that these guys don't is gearing out of the slow corners, though. We'll make the most of that as we can. Roll this carousel. How do we shape up against Austin Dillon? Pretty slow on exit, but we should be able to get a solid run down the S's through this hairpin as long as we can stay fairly close. Yeah, we're just wheel hopping like crazy, trying to get this thing slowed down. Byron takes a look, and we'll roll the S's here, try to maintain the speed as best we can. And we'll set up Austin for turn 11. If we can stay right behind him through turn 10, not overshoot, sort of anticipate the car a little bit, we'll be able to get this pass done. Double downshift into first, pretty clean. And let's get on it, see if we can get these spots back. So inside of Austin, we should be also able to get to the inside of Logano as well. Take the short part around the track. And let's be very cautious coming up the hill. That little bump off to the left is what set us up for failure. If we maintain a more right side approach, I think we'll be okay. Looking to the inside, Keselowski, we should be able to outbrake him here and get down to the bottom. Little tire chirp coming off the corner, but got that pass done, settling in behind the Benedetto. So the carousel is definitely a weak portion for this car. It doesn't want to turn. We have to put a lot of wheel in it. Hitting that bump, this track is extremely rough. Trying to get a launch off. The tires want to lift off of the ground. Whoa, just really loose, for crying out loud. Trying to get everything we can out of it, and the tires are just not there. Trying to make this thing last all 12 laps. I don't think the rear tires are going to be there for us. Solid turn 10 though, and we should get this launch off of 11. No pressure from behind, thankfully. Yeah, just really wheel hopping going into these turns. I'm trying to put throttle in it, but it does not seem to be responding too awful much. De Benedetto tries to block us to the bottom. We'll complete that pass and stick more to the right side here as we go around Almirola. At least giving it a shot. So can we take a peek? Yes, indeed. We'll take a peek through this left-hander. Get that pass done barely. Almirola fights back a little bit, but we've got the gap. Much better setup coming through this turn as well. And we just need to maintain what we got behind Larson through the carousel. So Busch and then Harvick out in front of Larson, then Brandon in front of Harvick. I imagine Martin Truex Jr. is pretty much gone at this point. We'll look to the inside of Larson, locked it up just a bit. Oh, he got into us. Got him crossed up, no worse for the wear. Let's get the power down. Yeah, I don't imagine Kyle would be too happy with that, but one Kyle down, one more Kyle to go. And with no pressure from behind, we can roll turn 10 much easier here. Much better turn 10. That set us up well for this hairpin. As we're really locking up, Brandon got locked up, it looks like, to the outside. This poor car is not doing anything we want it to do. But still faster than Busch, it looks like. And we move from one Busch to the other Busch. The Busch beer car of Kevin Harvick. We'll try this move again. Left side of Kyle that we tried on Eric. Nope, Kyle's going to be there. We'll try a crossover. Set up for this right-hander if we can. Nope, Kyle's going to be there. We might get him on the hill here, but carousel is definitely a weak point for us. We may have to stay in line here until we can get the launch off of the S's. Keep that nose pinned down in the air, and we didn't lose a whole lot of time there from Kyle. This actually sets us up quite well into the hairpin. As the car gets really out of shape, driving it in hard. I don't think we made contact. We'll get away with it though. And it's like this whole lap we are just spinning our rear tires, trying to find any semblance of grip. It's almost like the car is driving us at this point rather than us driving the car. But a solid turn 10 there. And they're ducking the pit road. Fascinating. So, are we going to come down? That is the question. We're still right on the number as far as fuel is concerned. We may roll out just a little bit, not attack the course as hard, and try to save the one lap that we need. Really careful going through this right-hander now with no pressure from behind. We don't have to really press the attack anymore. Really short shifting, letting the car roll. And we just need to maintain behind Brandon as best we can. Sort of be within striking distance, not push the envelope too awful hard. See cars going up the hill, so that's Larson and Busch going through turn 1. So we have about a quarter lap lead. Taking it easy through those bumps for sure. And we'll stay in second gear through here, trying to use as little fuel as possible. And it will also help our tire spin. Not having high RPMs. In fourth gear, nice and early, rolling the S's. Clip the dirt just a bit, no worse for the wear. Ooh, little bit of a clip going through turn 10, but no worries. Slow it down nice and early, second gear. So clean through 11. At this point, I think our bet is made, as we would lose way too much time pitting. We would have fresh tires though, but I don't know where we would cycle through. Oh, really bad lockup. We hit those bumps. Yeah, those bumps going up to turn 1 are insane to try to keep under you at any sort of speed. And even cresting the hill, you heard the rear tires break free. Walking on eggshells as much as we can. There's Kyle and Kyle. So we're sort of maintaining gap. I didn't see those guys further forward than the last time by. As long as we can keep seeing Kyle going up the hill through the carousel, we know we're not losing that much time. If we lose sight of them, we know that they're coming. Really sharp through the S's. We'll see if we can gain on Brandon just a little bit here, trying to be as smooth as possible. That was a much better exchange through there. And just keeping turn 10 as tidy as we can. We'll see if we can gain a bit under braking here. I think we gained a little bit through turn 11. He does have a much harder drive off. He may be in first gear through there. I don't know if he is on fuel saving mode or if he's going for broke, but he definitely gapped us from 11 through. Geez, the car is just sliding through there. I'm taking it easy, or at least I think I am, but the bumps are just upsetting us really bad. Having to get out of the gas just a little bit so we don't spin the tires, cresting the hill. Still no pressure out back. I'd be really nervous if I saw Truex, but Kyle looked like he gained on us just a little bit, maybe a quarter second. Larson was holding same. Really tough to get the power down. Let's get our braking done in straight line as possible, and we caught up a lot through that exchange under braking. It looks like that's where we're a little bit better. We just need to put together the rest of the lap when we're bouncing around like crazy. Pretty clean there. No rear tire spin. Just a little bit of a slide out of turn 10, not bad. And here's where we really make our money. And I think as long as we are good through 11, we've got a fighting chance here. We just need to maintain. Cut that just a little bit up the hill, and let's see if turn 2. Nope. Way out of shape, but we were going pretty much in a straight line. I think that helped us a bit. We weren't trying to turn the car over the bumps. And through that exchange, we were a little bit better. Dip the right sides in the dirt just a bit, help the car pivot just that little bit more. Looking on top of the hill. Okay, so there's Kyle, and there's Larson there, so we are actually faster than Busch and Larson. It looks like Brandon looks like he's been in a bit of a demo derby with that left side damage. We'll see if we can get him under braking here, down to third, down to second, cut that apex as best we can. And a really good, wait. Truex looks like he's out of gas. Truex is stopped on the racetrack. So that is not good for anybody. Yeah, if the yellow were to come out now, we would not pit. We could save the lap that we need, though. And there's Hamlin really slow coming to pit road. I think Hamlin is out of gas as well. There's Keselowski at the entrance of pit road. Did those guys try to stretch it out? Or did they pit too early? Well, 1 lap to go. I think we're good on fuel. We're going to have to be. So let's go for broke. Let's be pretty aggressive here up the hill. We know we're better under braking. Down to first gear for the first time through there, trying to get that launch. The car is really squirrely, and Kevin Harvick may play a role in this finish. Oh, Brandon went wide through that series. That will help us close the gap here. Trying to get everything we can out of it now in first gear through the right-hander. Brandon looks solid through that right-hander. Carousel, we're pretty even. There's Kyle there, so no gain from Kyle to us. And hugging that white line under the carousel, making a little bit of time up. If we can't get him on this right-hander here, then we'll have to get him on 11. And Harvick may be there. Down to first gear, around the outside, try the crossover, stab the brake. Oh, really bad loose. I think our right side's got in the dirt a bit, but we are not out of this just yet. Thankfully, we came off that turn pretty straight. Up over the hill. As long as we don't blow turn 10, we've got a shot at it. We'll get it woed up. Oh, that's the best turn 10 we've had all day. Brandon moves the block to the inside. Hard braking. Oh, contact made. Kind of reminiscent of Stewart and Hamlin. I don't think I hit him that hard, but enough to get him out of the groove, and we will take Sonoma with a last lap pass in 11. Ooh, that was tough. And into the dirt we go. That's terminal, but race is over. Looking for third place here. Looks like Kyle Busch is going to come around for third. Yeah, so those guys had fuel problems. So waiting for Kyle to come around to take third. Fourth place will be Kyle Larson. Fifth place will be Eric Almirola. Sixth place will be DeBenedetto. Seventh place, William Byron. Eighth place, Austin Dillon. Ninth place, Ryan Preece. And rounding out your top 10 is Joey Logano. So let's take a look at that last lap. So right here, we went to the outside, tried the crossover. And right here, the car really broke free. So coming out of 10, Brandon moves to block a little bit of contact there. And then we just locked up. So a last lap, last corner pass. So here are the standings after Sonoma. Truex running out of gas is now your cutoff driver. 12 to the good over McDowell. One race separates 11 and 16th. Really close with Cole Custer. And 25 points back to Reddick. And yeah, next time, no points. All bragging rights. We're going to Texas Motor Speedway for the All-Star race. It'll be 2 segments. So hopefully you'll tune in then, but that will do it for me. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next week for the All-Star race. Take care.